Ethereum is almost at new all-time highs. In the next few months, altcoins are going to give you more money than in the last 4 years. So really important video. I'm gonna speak why Ethereum being so strong is really good for altcoins and which altcoins you should be buying at the moment. So let's go into it. So let's start with Ethereum. So Ethereum very, very close to new all-time highs. So if you look on the monthly, Ethereum, last time that Ethereum was around this level, 5K, we were in 2021. So 4 years later, Ethereum is close to breaking all-time highs. I'm going to show in this video, but the first thing that happens after Bitcoin bounces is Ethereum. So the fact that Ethereum is being so strong is really a good sign for altcoins. So if you look at this chart, looks really, really good. If you look on the monthly, we still have a lot of upside. Even if you look on the weekly, we still have more upside. We're going to have corrections along the way, but I could foresee for Ethereum, especially now with all the companies buying Ethereum, with Tom Lee wanting to buy 10, 20 billion worth of Ethereum, we're probably going to see Ethereum north of 8 to 10K. So Ethereum is looking really good. I know many people want to jump now. I think there are better opportunities than Ethereum at the moment, but still we are looking at the 8 to 10K. I'd say this year, I think we reached 6 to 8K. Maybe next year we could reach 10, but we could see something crazy and see Ethereum at 10K. So the chart is looking really good. What I like about this is Ethereum against Bitcoin is not even at the mid. So it's really, really at the beginning. So yeah, we have at least more 100% move for Ethereum, which we could reach 8 to 10K. So that's really good. If you look on the monthly, and this is a really important sign, the last time that Ethereum was around this level on the momentum indicator, we went up like 300%, more or less 400%. Again, momentum indicator is starting to go up. The last time we had Ethereum doing very, very well. So Ethereum this strong is really good news for all of us that have other coins like Solana, Tau, Sui. So really, really good news. Another very important thing is this. So when you look at the dominance of altcoins and the dominance of Ethereum, last cycle, Ethereum reached 14% dominance and then altcoins started to move. So I think this time around will be the same thing where, say, in the next few weeks, you're going to see altcoins starting to do very well. Because if you look right here, we are at the lows on the monthly. So definitely altcoins still are at the beginning. So really good news overall. Ethereum in terms of dominance is at 13. Last cycle we topped around 20. So we're still seeing a 50, even 70 to 80% move for Ethereum. So we should see really strong ETH for the next few months, better than Bitcoin. And I think the next one to bounce big time will be Solana, because after Ethereum is the most popular coin, lots of developers, lots of applications. So instead of Ethereum, I think Solana is the one to buy. Okay, let's look at Solana. I think is one of the best buys at the moment. So Solana is currently at 200. Market cap of Solana is around 120 billion. Market cap of Ethereum is 500. So if Ethereum doubles from here and goes to a trillion market cap, we could see Solana actually theoretically go to 700, even 1000. So if Solana does a 5x from here, goes to 1000, market cap 500 billion, where Ethereum is at the moment, it wouldn't surprise me. So I think in terms of risk reward, everyone is paying attention to Ethereum. It makes sense, but I think where attention is not at the moment is Solana. So Solana looks good. If you look at the chart of Solana against Bitcoin, is at the lows, at the really good weekly demand zone. And if you look at the chart of Solana against Ethereum, we are also at the demand zone. Not only that, we have the momentum indicator at the lows. So Solana looking very good. Last time, I actually was looking at this today. Last time that Solana was at this level against Ethereum, Solana did 500% against Ethereum. We are at the same level now. So I think Solana is the next one to move. You have Bitcoin, Ethereum, and you're going to have the top 10 coins doing very well. I think Solana will be the one, in my opinion. So Solana for me is next, around 200. I still think is a good time to buy. Another one, then I'm going to speak about Tau, of course, is Sui. So Sui, market cap of 10 billion, probably does a 5 to 10x this cycle, because after Solana is a coin that has more developers, really fast, cheap, really similar to Solana, has actually better things, is more scalable than Solana, that never went down. So in terms of price action, I think Sui will be the one to move next. After Solana, I think Tau and Sui will be the ones to move. The charts are very correlated, even if Tau is for AI. For some weird reason, they match each other very well. So Sui, we could see Sui also doubling from here, going to $8, $10, even I would say $15 to $20 is possible. That would be a 6x from here. So Sui looking good. If we look on the weekly, even on the daily, we are still starting. So if Sui starts to close above $4.34, this is going to run. So Sui looking very good too. Sui against Solana, this is also very important, because I think after Solana moves, Sui will be next. We are also getting to a weekly demand zone. So yeah, I expect Solana to move next. Then after that, maybe around October, November, I think Tau and Sui will be the best performers. That's my guess based on the strength of Ethereum and how the cycle is playing out. Tau has the halving, so really good things for Tau. So Tau is around 400. Where things start to become interesting, in my opinion, price action wise, is above 500. If Tau starts to close above 500, definitely we are going to make all-time highs. And then from 500 to 1000 is doubling. Even doubling from here, Tau goes to a 7 billion market cap, is super undervalued. To have an idea, Tau has 3 treasury companies, the same as XRP, Solana has 5, Ethereum has 10, and Bitcoin has plus 100. But Tau is a 2 years play. It's very young project. So you're going to see Tau in the next maybe 6 months having the same amount of companies buying it like Ethereum or Solana, which is pretty crazy for a project that is so young. So I think in terms of being undervalued, this is the most undervalued one. At 400, 300, it's an easy 10x in my opinion. So Tau looks good. I think he's going to do very well. And another very important thing, Solana, Tau against Ethereum is very close to the lows. So I think in the next few months, we're going to see Tau outperforming Ethereum big time. So definitely a very good time to accumulate Solana, Tau, and Sui. Those are the ones. Even if Ethereum will do well, but it went from 1,300 to 5K. So do you want to buy after doing a 3x? I think it will still double, but I think where attention should be is Solana, Tau, and Sui. Those are the ones. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much. If you liked the video, make sure you like and subscribe.